Okay. GM, thank you all for coming. Um, yeah, so we haven't done one of these in a while, so figured we'd do one and start this back off every week to update you guys and have a little bit of fun, especially with our good friend, bad friend, the DJ here. Um, but yeah, just quickly want to address the elephant in the room, and then we can let KP um, kind of take this from here. So if you've been following our Twitter, you may see I've noticed that our loading mainnet has not. It's been a few weeks since we kind of made a tweet pushing that along, and then Zon came in the Discord here recently saying that there have been some slight delays. Basically, what happened is that we've just been making a lot of upgrades to the chain and working with over over 10 different chains building on our stack to make sure that everything's working and that everything's good. And so the basically the audits, the tech, and then some more like third party stuff has just been kind of been delayed a little bit. So we're gonna make an announcement on Twitter soon and a more formal one on Discord. But we just wanted to update everyone here since you guys are super active and super involved in the community. Just wanted to give you guys a little alpha on like what's going on. Um, and there's going to be a formal campaign around this soon. We're calling it the Freeze. This is a super alpha leak. So, yeah, I think all of you guys are really going to enjoy it. And again, thank you. Please be patient. We're interwoven. So, yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to message me or Zon or anyone else. But yeah, I'll let KP kick it off now.
Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to finally be speaking with most of you for the first time. I know I've introduced myself to some of you privately, but for those of you that haven't met me, haven't spoken to me, haven't seen me, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'll give you just a small structure of what we're going to talk about on the call today, and then yeah, we'll just get into it. But for today, I'm going to just introduce myself, tell you a bit more about myself, who I am, how I got here, why I decided to go for Initia, maybe a small story about how I got my job as well, because I think that would be quite interesting for some of you. The thoughts on the new roll-up announcement that we had today, which is obviously really great. And then just some things that I've been cooking in the background since being here, that obviously hasn't been announced to anyone yet. And I assume that a lot of you are wondering what I've been working on. So yeah, we've got some new Discord roles, we've got some new events, we've got some new everything, new structure for just surging this community as good as we can. But yeah, just to kick things off, obviously I know you guys all know Mr. very well now, having been here for almost a year, and I hope that I get to build the relationship that you guys have with him in time as well. But just so that you can know who I am, my name is KP. I live in London. It is incredibly cold right now, so I'm hoping that you can't hear my coat rustling, because yes, I am wearing a coat. It is genuinely freezing right now. In fact, I know I'm complaining and some of you are probably in much worse temperatures, but I love sports, everything about sports. I play a lot of football, which you would have seen already. My favorite team's Arsenal, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to rip me for that as well. But I also play golf, I play tennis, I play paddle, just any sports I really do enjoy. So yeah, if anyone wants to talk sports anytime, my DMs are open. I can't promise that I won't argue with you, but we'll have some fun with it. I am 23. I've just come out of university 2 years ago now. Wow, that has gone very quick now that I'm thinking about it. But I studied biochemistry. at university, so nothing to do with crypto. Really did escape a life of science coming here, which I'm very happy about. And I've been in crypto for 4 years, so just began kind of, I guess, towards the end of the last cycle. Made a lot of money, lost all of that money, and we're here again. So yeah, I've been in your position. I've been in the trenches. I wish I could say that I've left them. I am definitely still there. So yeah, we can definitely have some fun with that. But yeah, just moving on to why Initia. Why did I decide to send that initial message to Zon, and why am I so excited to be here and so just happy to be speaking with all of you right now. For those of you that don't know, I worked at Kujira before this for 2 years, and that was a Cosmos chain. And working in Cosmos, you see the vision that Anisha is going for, but executed badly. So, the vision being lots of specialized chains for products that a team can fine tune the architecture for themselves and for the product rather than having to tailor the product for the chain that they're on. And also, obviously, driving value to the token and, being able to control that environment is quite special. And it just didn't work out in Cosmos. I can't give you one reason. I can probably think of a few, but we won't go into that. um, but what Anisha does do right is it makes sure that the incentives are aligned throughout the network, which I thought was most important in terms of the VIP system, allowing you, the user, to pick up and earn from just using the products, and the roll up teams earning from you using their products as well, and not having to give out grants to have an oversight team. And we know how the oversight's gone in Cosmos as well, especially incentives that have just been insta dumped. So the VIP system really is a work of art for that. And I also loved just the focus on liquidity and the ease of transfer of assets. Obviously, CCTP, native USDC transfers, but not only that, just the ability to connect your wallet, any wallet, from all ecosystems. Being able to on ramp into Initia is just going to be a big game changer, and it's something that I truly am just so excited to be a part of very early, as are all of you. In fact, all of you have been here probably longer than I have. So not only are you early, but you'll be able to reap the rewards from it and sort of see this grow from just a small idea to what it's become now. So yeah, we're part of something quite special, and as I said, it is a privilege to be here. I will just quickly touch on the Zon message. I feel, me only being here for 2 weeks doesn't give my opinion on this too much weight because I've not had to wait as long as the rest of you. But my 2 cents is that the prioritization of security is always best. It would be worse to launch a product that ended up failing or ended up having a critical vulnerability somewhere than just waiting to get the product out that works best. And not only that, but with Bitcoin at nearly 100K, Christmas coming soon, and the new year after that, I really do feel like the next month is just going to fly by anyway. So you won't have too long to wait until early 25, and all of the announcements and the events that I'll be running and the community building that we're about to do, I think is going to make this time fly quite quickly. And I think we're all just we'll enjoy the process rather than getting frustrated at the process. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And not only that, it also just gives the interwoven roll up teams more time to cook, more time to integrate with more partners, more time to add new features, and of course, new teams to join as well, which actually, very nicely brings me on to what would be the next topic is obviously Echelon. who have just been announced today. What I think would be nice is if we went and I'm going to go pull up their tweet quickly. Echelon Market. It would be nice if we could all just put a nice comment underneath just to say welcome to the Interwoven family. I've just put it in the chat. But yeah, just give them a nice warm welcome. This is my bread and butter. I love DeFi. It's what got me into crypto. It's what has kept me around this long. It's what I'm interested in most. So for those of you that don't know, Echelon was announced today on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you that are celebrating it right now. But I guess a quick overview is that it's essentially Aave of Initia on, it's cracked. It's cracked Aave. It's a money market that will give you very high yield vaults on your stable coins. It will give you high leverage as well on, of course, any of the init and init tokens, but more importantly for some of us, meme coins as well. So leverage on meme coins, looping strategies and automated vaults. So just set and forget strategies where you can put some idle capital aside and let the vaults do the work for you, which I know for some of us that are working and that don't have the time to manage those vaults is obviously quite important for them. And all of this all with near atomic cross-chain composability. So, where else can you do that but on the interwoven stack, which just makes the most sense of why these guys have decided to come and launch with us and partner with us. And I'm sure that Zon and Mister had a lot to do with this as well. So big thanks to them. But yeah, I'm incredibly excited to use the DeFi on Nisha. I'm incredibly excited to get my capital on mainnet and just start having fun with it with all of you. And yeah, it's going to be good. And I'm seeing your tweets come in, so very good. Thanks, guys. But for, I guess, the most important thing for why you're here is, what am I doing? What is KP doing to try and grow the family and build relationships with everyone here? So I'll speak quickly on those initiatives that we've got going. This is going to be alpha, I guess, because this hasn't been announced yet. A lot of what I'm about to say. So hopefully Mister doesn't tell me off. But next Wednesday, we are going to have a poker tournament. Now, I know that isn't a novel idea, but it's something that brings us all together, and it's something that we can have a lot of fun with. There's going to be good rewards for it, very good rewards. And we're doing it in collaboration with the NFT teams in Initia at the moment. So that includes Tuzi, that includes Raccoons, that includes Czar, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a closed tournament so that only community members can get involved, and we don't have anyone from outside of Initia or outside of these teams winning the prize pot. So, more information about that is going out tomorrow with some incredible art from a community member, which I really love, by the way. I love that we can, I don't need to speak to the Initia team to get things done. I can rely on the community to do it, and we can pull together and host an event, run an event, collect the details for the right processes that go into running this event, have the artwork done for it, have a tweet done for it, all autonomously without any sort of supervision from the Initia team, just allowing them to do what they do best and keep building mainnet. Not only that, but on hopefully Monday or Tuesday, we're going to have a co-hosted spaces with those teams as well. Excuse me. And that will be on Twitter, where we'll just speak about, we'll just chat NFTs. It's going to be a nice, light-hearted and friendly conversation with the NFT teams there. We'll talk just what they've been building. We'll talk about, I think a few of the teams have got one-of-ones for me, so we can unveil those and get my live reaction, which will be quite fun. We'll talk community building, how they intend to keep you guys entertained and engaged right up into mainnet, and just the importance of NFTs for an ecosystem as well, which was quite ironic because obviously my profile picture is a sloth, and how massive the Celestine sloths have been for Celestia. So I think it's just a nice case study for how these initial NFTs could and will go. Next thing I have been working on is the new roles. Now, this one is quite exciting because this was teased in the tweet that we just did for this call. Now, the newest role that I can definitely speak about is the initiate of the week. So there's going to be 52 of these a year, obviously, one for every week. And this role is awarded to a singular community member that stands out to me in any given week. So this could be for their activity in Discord, for the support that they give other community members. So I'll be looking to see how you interact with me, with new people coming into the chat, especially with the mods, with any active community members as well. Just how do you interact with people? Do you create a positive and engaging atmosphere? And are you entertaining for people to be bouncing ideas off of, for example? Are you organizing an event? Are you taking the initiative to come up with suggestions and ideas to me for what Initia should be doing and what events we can be running in the future, for example? Are you creating artwork, content, memes, any of the above, right? So I think that should be self-explanatory. There is no set requirement. I'm not going to give you a list of things to go out and do in a week that you must do in order to get that role. But it's just going to be a bit of gut feeling for me. Is this someone that I've truly connected with this week and have found to be extraordinary and someone who's stood out to me? So I will actually announce who will get it or gets the role for this week. They are unfortunately not here because the time zone is not good for them. I believe they are Turkish. But this week goes to, I'm going to say this name wrong, but it's Goximen or Gokchimen. But it's the artist who's been putting out just bangers this entire week. In fact, I'm going to link one again now so that we can show some love. Here we are. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the chat now. If you can go underneath this tweet here and just say congratulations for the initiate of the week role. I'll spell it out. Congratulations for the initiate of the week. New role. Something like that, just to give this guy some love, because not only is this one artwork that I've posted just so good, but there's been so many this week. This guy's working incredibly hard to make this happen, putting hours and hours and hours into this artwork, high quality artwork. And not only that, but when they spoke with me in the DMs, they're incredibly polite, incredibly nice person to speak to. And then after a bit of encouragement, I then saw them come into the Discord chat as well to speak with people and just have a good time. So yeah, good vibes. Please do send him some love. We will be giving him the new role afterwards, after this spaces. And yeah, I look forward to seeing, speaking with you again next week about who's going to get the next role. Speaking of new roles, we have a few more in the pipeline that we are considering and formalizing at the minute. I think I will speak about just one of them because it relates to all of you that are here today in the AMA or in the voice chat. So I want to incentivize and encourage people to come and join us in the voice chat more often, even if it's just nothing, we're just chatting and not speaking about anything important, but we're just creating those relationships with each other, because obviously, look, speaking with people is much easier and much better for building relationships than just texting. So I really want to encourage people to be joining the voice chat a lot more than we are at the moment. So we'll have a role for that that um, that will be related in some way to just your activity within the voice chat. And look, we could be doing anything in there. You know, some ideas that I've come up with are just some fun tier lists where we can rank, for example, what can we rank? Breakfast items. I know Mr. hates avocado, so we can have a nice argument about that. Football teams, you know, that's going to start some arguments as well. And well, or K-pop groups, that would be carnage. I know that we'd definitely have some controversy there. But yeah, we'll just have some more fun in the voice chat again because I know that we used to do it with Mister, and now that I've obviously taken over this role, I've got the time to do it. So yeah, we'll make obviously much more of an effort to make that happen. Finally, I think a nice little idea for me to do would be also something like KP's Tamagotchi journey, or I don't know, I'll come up with a better name for it. But again, to do with this voice chat role, I'll just jump in there every day for 10 minutes and just do my daily tasks in Tamagotchi and Savisha and any of the other um, miniatures, any of their tasks, any of their testnet stuff. Maybe I can just speak with some of the NFT groups that are here and just get them to come in and show me some of the art that they've done that day, just for a short amount of time, very early in the day. And you can all just come hang with me while we do it, and it'll be good fun. So yeah, I think that's basically everything that I've been cooking over the last. It's been only 2 weeks now. It feels like it's been way longer. Um, and yeah, I have a lot more that isn't formalized, but will be announced shortly as well that we can have fun with. Um, but yeah, look, just on a personal note as well, thank you to everyone that has sent me messages and reached out to me privately. Everyone that has interacted with me in the chat. I I must admit, I didn't think that I'd be integrated so easily into the community. But that isn't a testament to me, it's a testament to you and how welcoming the community have been to new people. Especially because look, you guys have been so used to Mister for so long. So yeah, it's a privilege to work here and have you all supporting me as you are. So massive thank you for that. And let's continue it. Let's continue bringing in new people, ensuring that they see the best side of the Initia community at all times, being an example, and just making this place as fun as possible for everyone, for new people, for people that have been here the entire time. Especially in the run up to mainnet is going to be important. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and also look, thank you for coming here today as well. Uh, Mister, I
Thank
don't
you,
know if you
brother
want
KP.
to, yeah, we'll open
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, just want to quickly touch on one thing. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more community things. So if anyone has any ideas or has some suggestions on things that we can do or things that you personally want to see more of, please just reach out to KP. As everyone who has been listening can tell, super friendly and open guy. You know, he just wants to make sure y'all are happy and that we're all taken care of. So yeah, just feel free to reach out to KP regarding anything community event initiatives related. So yeah, if I guess on that note, if anyone has any questions and wants to come up on the stage real quick before we close this out, we will take those questions, or you can throw them in the chat as well, and we can answer them now. I'll give it a minute or two. Also, KP, that tweet that you posted, bro. That's
that that
oh
got
my
pushed
god.
in people's algos a lot more than I thought it would.
Yes, now you know what works on Twitter.
Yeah, I do. In fact, I got a few
Jesus.
private messages from people.
Yeah,
Uh,
I bet. Is KP is KP full name Kevin Pellegrini?
uh, close. Probably too close for me to admit. No, honestly, Matt. So I can actually tell you where the KP name came from. Uh, actually, this might be a PTSD moment for some of us, but when I first joined crypto, this was 2021, and genuinely, maybe my second or third investment was Luna, Terra Luna. And I just wanted to contribute to the community as much as I could, just have some fun with it. And I was picking a profile picture for it. And I don't know if you know the person that stole the Mona Lisa, the Da Vinci painting. His name is Perugia, and he has a unbelievable mugshot. You know, his mustache, black and white photo, just looked really, really good for a profile picture. So I used it, and I was Luna Perugia LP. And then when Terra died, I moved to Kujira afterwards and was picked up to do some content writing there. And then yeah, from Luna Perugia to Kuji Perugi, which is KP. Because obviously, look, if I'm supposed to be going to events and introducing myself, I do not want to be saying that I'm Kuji Perugi or Luna Perugia, any of this stuff. So KP just made sense. It's a nice and easy one that you can say in all languages and everyone understands it. And it's not too far away from my real initials. So that's where the name came from. And no, I'm not Italian. A lot of people seem to think I am.
Alrighty. If no one has any more questions, then we can go ahead and close this out. Um, but we'll be doing these weekly moving forward, so feel free to come out and show KP some love moving forward. And yeah, as always, if you guys have suggestions or just general comments, feel free to hit KP up. And yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, KP, for the warm introduction and what you've got cooking up. And
Yeah.
good night, good morning, good evening to everyone. Please be patient. We're interwoven. So yeah, have a good day, everyone.
Cheers. Thank you very much, everyone that came and showed love, especially those of you from EU who it is now 1, 2, 3 a.m., something like that. So thank you very much, guys.
You too as well, man.
No
Thank you
problem.
for staying up. All right, guys. See ya.
Peace.